Voilà, ja inderdaad, wij verwelkomen de eerste spreker, Esther Lynch. Oorspronkelijk werkte zij in een Ierse fabriek waar men microchips maakte. Maar ondertussen heeft ze al een hele weg afgelegd. Nu is ze ook secretaris-generaal van het Europees vakbondsverbond. Ik heb hier ook wel wat kaartjes vast, want ze hebben mij eigenlijk gisteren pas gevraagd om een beetje instant host te zijn voor mijn zus Hind El Jadid, die normaal gezien ook aanwezig zou zijn vandaag. Dus mijn excuses als ik af en toe een keertje spiek op de kaartjes. Een applaus voor Esther, alsjeblieft.
Dag, we zijn...
En de micro.
On est très heureux d'accueillir Esther aujourd'hui.
Good morning, colleagues, comrades and friends. We gather together at Fort Breendonk, not just to remember, but to recommit. To recommit to the fight against fascism, tyranny and hatred, and to honour the brave women and men from our own labour movement who gave their lives in that struggle. They were workers, trade union organisers, courageous people who stood up to the Nazi regime and its collaborators. They smuggled food, passed vital messages, hid fugitives and resisted when to resist meant torture or death. They acted not just for national freedom, but for social justice, for a Europe where no one would be enslaved by persecution, fear and poverty. The strikes in Belgium during 1941 and 1942, especially the 1941 May strike of 100,000, were bold acts of resistance. These strikes and demonstrations symbolise defiance, unity and the crucial role of labour in fighting fascism with united trade union aims. This place was a site of horror, a machine of repression, but even here the human spirit of resistance endured. Today, 80 years on, many of those who survived and were able to remind subsequent generations of their experience are not any longer with us. Our tribute to them must be to continue in their footsteps, to keep the memory of the collective horror alive. Their message must become ours. Never again. The labour leaders who were brutalised here never abandoned their values. Their defiance is part of our legacy. Let us be absolutely clear. The labour movement is not and has never been neutral in the face of fascism. We are its opposite. And in today's Europe, where the far right is once again marching into parliaments and poisoning the public debate with racism, anti-Semitism, transphobia and migrant scapegoating, radicalising and attacking working people and their trade unions and our demands for social justice, we must be louder, bolder and stronger in our resistance. This isn't just about history, it's about a warning, because silence and indifference are what allowed fascism to grow before. Fascism thrived by exploiting workers' fear and desperation. It blamed democracy for economic hardship and turned social struggle into hatred and division, violence, and it made trade unionism a crime. We will not let that happen again, not on our watch. We must remember with pride. We must remember with pride the defeat of fascism, the victory of hope over hate. That's why the ETUC joins your demand that May 8th, the day fascism was defeated in Europe, to be restored as a public holiday in Belgium. A day to renew our commitment to democracy and our collective struggle for social justice. It will be a powerful symbol for the whole of Europe of human rights values we share and a reminder that freedom cannot be taken for granted. Our universal obligation to prevent war crimes and human rights violations everywhere. Making the 8th of May a public holiday in Belgium would honour all resistance fighters and reaffirm our commitment to never allow fascism, hatred, oppression or authoritarianism to take root. Memory must inspire action. Friends, today, here, we stand as a rallying cry to organise, to resist and to resist the growth of the far right and to never forget whose side we are on. To the trade unionists who resisted, we remember you, we thank you, and we pledge to carry your fight forward. Thank you, colleagues.
Merci Esther Lynch.